Storm's coming. Yeah, it's a big one. The big one. The one I've been looking out for. Time to ride home. Make peace with somebody. Dear Ma, you goat-headed, misshapen, wall-eyed witch. Got some news for ya. Secret's out. Signed, your son with the hairy paws. Huh. As if I knew who Ma was. Everybody's got one. Or two, maybe. Secrets, I mean. I got a doozy. It's a serious mother. Hard hitting it sometimes, but I get by. Others got theirs writ all over their faces. They're the ones who get found out and end up dangling from somebody's line. But you only get hooked if you take the bait, right? Maybe. Range is routine. I can put 6 shots on a quarter and get 'em changed for the gun machine when my hands ain't shaking. So I wing some geek with a ricochet, like who gives a toss. Suits do, I guess. Some attitude they got. Screw 'em. Spending my nights at the Prophecy. It's for fallen Christians, you know. I ain't got that stuff, but I lied to get through the door. Hey, it's free for the fallen, so I guess I qualify. Prophecy's part of the apocalypse. Did you know that? I didn't. Some drunk bum down the hall told me that. Spat as he said it, too. Then he croaked. Happens a lot around here. Been thinking about moving on. Yeah. Catching the 8 o'clock up to the Yukon. But first there's bills to settle. Some loose ends to tie. That's cool. Yeah. Up in the Klondike. Where nobody knows me. I'll get away from. It's coming. Yeah. Do that. Get away. Yeah. You ever feel like a rat? In a trap? What do you call those things? Pinwheels or something? Like you're running for your life, but getting nowhere. Just nowhere. Except the edge of the dark and the dreams of death in the shadowed rooms of the Prophecy. It's the same. Every night. Pain and bones and spikes. Dagger hands. Bloodshot. With vile stench and horror. Storm's coming. Just like the old geezer said. Apocalypse. When the secrets are exposed and all the running ends. Hell. Hell is coming.
Mr. Logan. Who shaved the patient? I did. What did you use? Poultry shears? What? Look at the poor guy. Not exactly haute couture. That's really weird. Shaved him 20 minutes ago. He was smooth as an 8-ball. Help me with him. Yeah. He's real heavy for just a little guy. Heads up, gentlemen. The professor's arriving. Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Dr. Cornelius. Are we set to begin?
Tanks filling, sir. Few minutes.
How's the patient?
Could be better. He put up some resistance when the boys picked him up last night.
Get him off of me!
They had to jostle him a bit.
Is he damaged? Any deep cuts?
He's okay, but we can't afford leakage. We plugged him up tight. Professor, Dr. Cornelius, we can begin now. Shit! Didn't you get him with that stun gun? Of course I did. Point blank. Begin.
Feed.
Conductive feed.
Steady.
Adamantium breakdown 29 and 1, sir.
Feed.
It'll reduce, no problem. Steady. I'll compensate. Okay.
Feed.
Steady. Cardiotech. High. Higher than we expected.
Suffusion enacting. Feed.
Steady. Professor's not gonna like this. He said no body damage. Sure! But he didn't say what a tough son of a gun he'd be. Steady. Things are going well, Doctor. I'm pleased.
Feed. Suffusion.
Steady. Both steady. This is an extraordinary experiment, Professor. I'm honored to be part of it. Of course you are, Cornelius. Cardiotech. Rising. Not good. I'd guess it's A and S. Up the Pheno B, 2 points. Steady. No, 1 point. Any more than that, and what beans for brains.
Feed.
Is there cause for concern? I don't think so, Professor. You chose Logan for his remarkable stamina. What we're getting here is his autonomic nervous system kicking in. He's a hard fella, even when he's unconscious. Chelation begin. What was that? Resistance, sir. Compensate.
Maintain. Resistance.
Equalize.
Feed.
Impeded.
Feed.
Impeded.
Feed backup channel.
Balance coming.
Feed.
Steady. Cardiotech, Miss Hines. Rising rapidly, sir.
Feed.
Steady. Hines, would you please access Mr. Logan's medical profile and history? Yes, sir. I studied it long enough, but I could have missed. On screen, sir. Detail any cardio abnormality. None, sir. You're really letting me down here, Cornelius. Why didn't you prepare for this in advance?
Feed.
Impeded.
Equalize.
I thought I'd prepared for everything, Professor. But who could foresee this?
Feed.
Feed. Steady.
Feed.
It seems that Logan's highly accelerated heart rate is draining the adamantium reservoir at a rate of... Hines? 53 and 1, sir. The rate should be 24 and 1. I couldn't program for that, Professor. Actually, it really doesn't seem credible. But I think I can assure you there'll be no further problems, Professor.
Feed.
Steady.
Feed.
You see, Logan's heart rate can't possibly go any higher. He'd be
Impeded.
Superman or something. Equalize. We're passing the equalization point, sir. We'll have to compensate on every channel. Astonishing. Refeed, then. On all channels. What's causing this, Doctor? Your guess, Professor. We have enough Thorazine in Logan to drop a bullock. So the problem is obviously more than an auto-nervous system or a cast-iron constitution.
Compound feed. Maintain at level 2.
Level 2 maintain.
Feed.
Doctor, I've some interesting data for you. Yes, Miss Hines. Maintain. According to MedFax, Mr. Logan has been shot at least 5 times and survived each attack. 4 to the trunk, once in the leg. Tough geezer. We know this, Hines. But the bioscans show nothing in epidural nor internal scar tissue. Cornelius, didn't you say that Logan was hurt last night? Yeah. Then, where are his wounds? Hines, do you have readings? I have a trace, but no show. An hour ago he had a dislocated jaw, cuts, abrasions. Feed. Now there's nothing. Maintain. On the board there's a definite linear equation between this phenomenon and the intense cardio activity. And, well, I don't know how important this is. Seems silly, but Mr. Logan's hair has almost entirely grown back in just 20 minutes.
Feed.
Maintain. We seem to be in the midst of something unprecedented. Our Mr. Logan is somewhat more than human. Okay, I have to rethink this fast. If the patient's wounds are now healed, his heart rate could drop. Be prepared to de-escalate at a second's notice. That's plan 1. Plan 2, if the rate continues to rise, pump equivalent non-repinephrine to its ratio. But keep me informed of all changes. Miss Hines, is the adamantium reservoir sufficient for all this? Sufficient at current rate, sir. Not good enough. Go to reserve. I'll need authorization from... You have it, madam. Go to the reserve adamantium. Professor, I could use your advice on... Professor? How'd you like that?
Feed.
Maintain. We're in the middle of a crisis and he walks out.
It is I. It is safe, no one can hear. Yes, I know. But I have something to say. Yes, the operation is proceeding right now. Yes, of course he'll survive it. That's the point. You knew. You knew that Logan was a mutant.
Cornelius here. Status?
Resting, Doctor. But he's on the floor, not on his cot.
It's okay. Anything to report?
No, sir. Except,
What?
well, you know. Looks like the guy's really been through the mill.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him. Out.
This fact comes as quite a surprise. Why did you not inform me? I told you. No one can hear me. I'm in some lab down the hall. I can see the operation on a monitor. I must insist that you hear me out. Logan is a mutant. He has some kind of superhuman power to regenerate damaged tissue. He could be just about immortal. And you didn't see fit to inform me of this somewhat important factor? I'm in there with that backwater Cornelius and his staff. And this girl, practically a typist, discovers the truth about Logan by pushing a few buttons on a blasted computer. Makes me look like I don't know anything. I had to leave the operations room in case they asked me any questions about it. I felt like a fool. Yes. Yes, you could say I'm a bit put out, yes. I'm supposed to be in control of these people. How can I even give an illusion of that if I'm not briefed by you? Do you not trust me? I see. Then I have one last question.
Feed.
What else do I not know about Experiment X?
Feed.
Steady. Hines, reading. Channel sufficient, sir. But there's an excess drain at, at the flexor brevis minima digiti section. Plain language, please, Miss Hines. Hands and wrists, sir, sorry. Doctor, he just woke up.
How does he look?
Cow flop.
Is he moving?
No, just staring.
Okay, keep monitoring. Call me if anything happens. Out. Feed.
Steady. We're going to need some advice on this. Anybody know where the professor is? No? Have him paged then.
Feed.
Doctor?
Yes, status. What is it?
He's moving now.
Violently?
He just leaned forward a bit.
Status.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to tell me every time the patient shifts weight.
Yes, sir.
Feed.
Accelerated. Feed.
Cornelius, what is all the fuss?
Professor, where are you?
What do you want, Doctor?
We have a problem. Could you return to the OR?
I'm busy. What's the problem?
There's excess adamantium drained to the minima, flexo, hands and wrists. We can't account for it and we're unable to stop it. Accelerated.
Feed.
Professor, do you hear me?
Feed. Of course. It's all part of my program, Cornelius. Do you think I don't know what I'm doing?
No, sir, of course not.
Status?
Patient's fine, sir. He's just staring at his hand.
And?
Yeah, the wire's on his hands.
Better come over. Try to call the professor. Have him meet me there. Out. Feed.
Professor, sir? This is the status tech worker at Lab 2.
Yes, what?
Dr. Cornelius asked me to... Oh my god!
What is it, man?
Blood! Oh, something's happening. Blood spurting out of his hands. Oh my god!
Status 2. Where is Dr. Cornelius?
Oh, sir. I need help here. I'm all alone in the lab. I'm not trained for this. I can't help him. He's gushing blood. Oh, God.
Feed.
Unstable.
Feed. Status 2, listen to me.
Unstable. Yes, sir.
Patch me into your monitors. I want to see this.
Yes, sir. Sir, should I go in and help him? No. Not yet, status.
But he must be in terrible pain, sir.
Yes, I think you're right. Look at that. You said you're all alone in Lab 2, did you, status?
Yes, sir. And I'm not trained. Oh!
God, he's got, like, spikes coming out of him. Right out of his hands. What should I do?
Stay calm, status. Do you have access to the patient's booth?
Yes, sir, I do.
Then you should go in there and try to help the poor man.
Yes, I'll do that, sir, if you say. Be sure to close the security door after you enter, Status, just to be safe. Good lad. You, come with me. Yes, sir. Anything wrong, sir? Could be. Don't know. Something. Just stick close. The lab worker here, what's his name? Not sure. Cal or Cole or something. He's new, sir. Just started today. New? Then he shouldn't be in this section. He's dead. He's dead. Sir, what is that? What has happened here?
Happened?
Good Lord. Logan. That's my patient, Logan. God, what's happened to him? He's murdered the boy.
from his
hands. He looks like a mad animal. Look like claws.
It's a real mess.
Sir, we'll get guns and blow the thing away. It's too late for that. Too late for anything. Magnificent.
If I knew what you were really up to, Professor, I might be very upset with you.
Possibly.
I've helped you create a monster.
No, not a monster exactly.
Devil with that. It's a mindless murdering animal.
Yes. But we can make it behave.
Behave? Good God, man. It slaughtered an innocent boy in there. Then it came after me and the guards. Straight through the blasted window as if it wasn't there.
You must have been terrified, Doctor.
You don't know that half of it.
But you weren't hurt, so let's not indulge ourselves.
Logan could have killed us all. I met his eyes for a second, filled with hate and fury. I couldn't tell if it was some animal bloodlust or horror at what we'd done to him. Then when his life support system torn away, he collapsed. Those terrible knives sunk back into his body. And I thank God for my fortune.
So you survived to tell the tales. Now we should consider...
The boy is dead, Professor.
Yes, it's tragic. Whatever could have possessed him to enter that booth?
I don't know. He must have seen the danger. But still, you have to answer for it.
How so, Doctor?
Well, the police, obviously. And what about the boy's family?
I don't believe police involvement will be necessary. The boy's relatives can be compensated. Secured, let us say. Doctor, I realize you must be feeling a little estranged from me just now. So perhaps it is time to induct you further into my program. But I will require your explicit trust. Do I have that, Cornelius?
I don't know. There's a lot.
That I will explain. Your trust, Doctor. Offer, and I shall accept.
Well, okay then, if you want. I trust you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Tell me, Doctor, are you familiar with the term Homo superior? As in master race or something? To some extent, but no, I mean mutant. Mutant? Mutant? Mutant humans? Mutants aren't human, Dr. Cornelius. They are Homo superior. Logan is not human. He is, therefore, Homo superior. Look here. Do you see?
What do you think? I see a wild beast that was once a man.
Very well, Cornelius. Yet I see a man as ever he was, but with his subconscious stripped bare, cut from his soul, and scored to the bone. Our friend Logan has come into his own at last.
Professor, the experiment, the adamantium bonding process, are you saying it mutated Logan into this infernal thing?
No, Doctor. You must understand that this infernal thing is what Logan has always been. A determinately violent individual plummeting his way through a purposeless life. One day distinguished from the next only by changing patterns of bruises and blood from last night's drunken fights. But then, inexplicably, the wounds are healed and gone before noon and his first beer. I doubt he even suffers hangovers. All his years, Logan has endured this, suffering a destiny that tore at him from his guts outward, battling a fate decreed him by nature. He became a government agent and was ideally suited to the danger of the work. He had nothing to lose, not even his God-forsaken life. Shot, stabbed, and beaten in the course of duty, recklessly seeking the honor of dying for his country. How pitifully desperate he must have become. Yes, indeed. But now his demon is free, released by the intervention of Experiment X. Thus, the double ID is supplanted by the superego, and all of Logan's primal instincts are focused and resolved. And what you're looking at right now, Doctor, is the most formidable tactical weapon ever conceived. Yes, the knives then, in his hands. Pure adamantium. Have you not heard a word I've said? They're not knives, Cornelius. They're claws. Security! We need the gas now. Lab 5. Haste! Haste!
Copy.
Oh my god. Necessary action, Doctor. You saw what happened. Yes. But, I mean, can't we treat him better than this? He's still human in some way, isn't he? In some way.
But your earlier description was more apt, perhaps. A mindless, murdering animal, I believe you said? Guess so. And this is why I'm depending on you, good doctor. Logan must be restructured now. Trained. Then reprogrammed. You can do all of this. Manipulation of the mindless, Dr. Cornelius. It is your calling.
Terrible knife, beast. Mutant, once a man. What's claws bound? Still human. Mindless. Restructured, trained. And cardio limiter, Hines. Operant conditioning of Mr. Logan, then can't be countered in his reformed state. His brutish impulses being greatly exaggerated since the adamantium bonding. And this will correct the situation? No. Hardly. Set 3 of 6, Miss Hines. It should give us a real knowledge of Logan's stress dynamics since his operation. I hope this wasn't a waste of my time, Dr. Cornelius. We should have begun reorientation by now. What's the point of this weapon if we can't control him? You can control him somewhat. Here, use this. It's a direct link. With this I can speak to him? Control him? Suggest, perhaps. Control? I don't know. What you'll see on the big screen will be in direct relation to your spoken word. Logan. You are in my control, Logan. Yeah, like that. You shouldn't use his former name, sir. We're trying to eradicate that stuff. Yes, quite so. Miss Hines, we'll need an exacting flow of the adrenergics. It's all in, sir. I programmed it myself. Splendid. You are a beast. You are an animal born to serve. You have one master, and it's me. You will do anything I say. Professor? Yes, what? We haven't begun yet, sir. The machine isn't on. Then please get on with it, Doctor. Subject, Experiment X, set 3 of 6, adamantium cell bonding process, stress and Egram block and block complex. Have all that? Yes. Proceed, Miss Hines. Pardon my suggestion, sir, but it might be advisable to avoid any directives to the patient during these tests. The psychotechnics of the situation. Thank you for your suggestion, Doctor. Have you any more? No. No, I guess not. Oh! Ah! Overload! Hines, do something! Trying... There. What is that? What is on the screen? We're getting some sort of internal feedback, sir. The imaging is so powerful, it's burning the circuits. Something is wrong here. Okay, shut it down. We'll check the data preps. Miss Hines, shut it down. I can't, sir. There's no response. This is unbelievable. Cornelius, stop it now. I can't. We're not sending, we're receiving. Hines, can you control this in any way? No, sir. I can't do a thing. Oh. Pain. Doctor, help. Good Lord. You pain to me. No. Oh no. Oh God, no. Security, please not me. No, sir. No. Logan, leave that girl, you animal. This is your master. You are a beast in my control. You will have no will but to serve me. You have no... Stay back. Guards, tranquilize Logan now. We might hit the professor. Just shoot.
Professor! Yes, are you alright? I didn't hit the professor, sir. I know it. Kill him! We must kill Logan now! He is a wild animal. We cannot control him. Give me that gun! I can't do that, sir. Professor, calm down now. You don't know what you're saying. That beast tried to kill me, didn't you see? Yes, of course. But you're in a state of shock right now, that's all. Guard, get some medical staff in here. Yes, sir. Doctor? It's all right, Hines. He's totally sedated. That's some sort of impulse, a reflex. It's a good thing it didn't happen when he attacked you, Professor. Oh, God, look at the screen. Well, I guess we've all had enough for today. Turn off the monitors, Miss Hines.
Good morning. Good morning, Professor. Good morning, sir. Hines, Cornelius. So this might be the big day, huh? We're hoping so, sir. Good. Dr. Cornelius, what do you have for me? Well, we believe we've overcome the supraendocrine gland problem.
How so? A simple trabeculae matrix. It was staring us in the face all the time.
But you've got it now.
We believe so, sir.
Excellent. Have you released Logan's feed cables?
No, not yet.
Then do it now, Dr. Cornelius. Wranglers, release the cables.
Copy.
And haul them in.
Well, Doctor, show me what Weapon X can do. Set. This is 2 of 6. Defense. Set. Everything check? Cameras? Fine.
Where's that coffee I asked for? Coming, Doctor.
Dr. Cornelius? Yes, sir.
Mr. Logan seems to be covered in ichor.
Sheep's blood, sir. Quicker scent.
I see. Ingenious. Lovely. Where's that coffee? Your coffee, sir. Thanks. Danish? Sure. He's been out in sub-zero for 10 minutes. Can't we get on with this? We are following procedure, Miss Hines. Readings, heartbeat, pressure, all okay. He can hear them. Yes. No adrenal rise. Odd. Release the gate. When were the animals last fed? They'll know. Wranglers?
Copy. About 6 days ago.
Well, gee. I can have my Danish. He's not reacting. Give him a chance, Cornelius. I mean, there's no pressure rise. Is he alive? Yes, of course. Good God. He's not moving. Do you have data for me? Everything reads. He's just not reacting. Blast! Is it physical? The claws? No, I'm sure not. Then why doesn't he use them, Doctor? Up the response column now. They'll rip him to shreds. He won't be able to heal if he's in bloody pieces. I'm getting no response. We've lost it. They're eating him alive. Wait, it's coming through. The epinephrine's rising. 86, 90%, 95, he's fighting back. Listen to that feral roar. The bloodlust. Gentlemen, we have succeeded. I don't think that sound is bloodlust, Professor. I think it's pain. Splendid. It'll make him all the more savage. Readings, Cornelius. Heart rate just shut off the scale. Phenomenal stress level. He could burn out. Is that likely? I don't know. The metabolics. It's beyond human, and far more bestial than he's slaughtering. What a perfect choice Logan was. Professor, can't we stop it now? Save the animals? I think not, madam. I'm enjoying this far too much. Let the animals save themselves. Professor, I've got a fluorescent analysis now. Would you like to see it? Yes. Can you hold that? Then give me a re-emission on the osteograph. 1 second. And bring it into either hand. Yes. Look at that. The perfect synthesis of human trabeculae and adamantium. Bone, bonded to the hardest metal in the world, inside the body of a berserker. Logan, the perfect fighting machine. The perfect killing machine. Professor, there's some excessive distortion in the metacarpals. Could be the cause of pain upon extrusion. You'll look into that? Yes, Professor. Good. Then take us back to the battlefield. Program complete. We seem to have run out of wolves. Total massacre. Splendid. Couldn't be better. And look, I think he wants more. Do we have more? No. Pity. Good God, he's roaring like an animal. Ah, and you thought it was just pain that made him cry out, Cornelius? No, the wolves would kill for food, or territory perhaps, but this man, this living weapon, his passion is the fear of his prey and the find relish in the odor of blood. Despite his original protestations, I know we've done him a great favor. His most bestial needs are about to exceed his most primitive dreams. In our service, of course. You can turn him off now, Doctor. Wranglers,
Copy.
bring Logan in. Cancel that order, Cornelius. Cancel. Stand by. Sorry, Professor, I thought we were done for the day. We are. Then leave Logan out for the night. I like the idea of him resting in his own gore, but it's 15 degrees below. All the better. Toughen him up, eh? Ha! You can monitor his healing from here, can you not? Yes, of course. Splendid. Then we've accomplished much this day. Good evening to you all. Good night, Professor. How are you all today? And how was our Mr. Logan? Functioning, sir. Good. You may bring him in now. We have many more trials for Weapon X. How are we proceeding, Dr. Cornelius? Spinal codes are in, just a matter of final sensor graphs now. And the distribution? About a 3-mile radius, sir. But that is so very limited, Doctor. Is that all you can give me? Professor, if you want a puppet, you gotta have strings. Yes, indeed. But my design called for a 10-mile radius. Yeah, I know that, but the batteries are just way too heavy. I don't know why we couldn't have stayed with the on-off system anyway. We didn't need batteries for that. I will have my way on this, Cornelius. A 10-mile radius. Okay, load him down, see if I care. You could turn him into a traveling radio station if you like. Your dissent is noted, Doctor. But let's not be testy, Whatever. Staff, those braces can only keep the incisions open for so long, you know. Yes, Doctor. The flesh is actually forming around the clamps here. Then work faster, man. Yes, sir. Short fiber. Right stem is on 9th. Short fiber. Give me the right stem. Computer indicates leakage of semen and marrow into the intracellular fluids. Good God, he's coming around. Don't get jumpy, Professor. We have to keep him floating so we can trace the relay flux in his nervous system. You mean he's conscious? Yeah, partly. Add 2 Pheno B staff. Yes, Doc. So he can feel what we're doing to him. Most of it, yeah. Poor geezer's in a lot of pain. Pain is a principle of life, Dr. Cornelius. Yeah, sure. Not that I subscribe entirely to that dictum. 4 Pheno B staff. And keep him from shaking, will ya? Readings, Hines. Sensor cortex monitor is overloaded, sir. There are no readings. Poor geezer. So the sutures are all healed, are they? Not quite, Professor, but enough for this purpose. We could wait a few minutes if you prefer. No, let's get on with it, Cornelius. Okay. The cables aren't a problem. They can be reduced later. The power source and receivers are temporary. We'll try to compact the boxes, but I can't guarantee that. For anything over, say, 150 yards, we'll need the helmet device to pull in the signal. Other than that, we're in business. And what of the range, Cornelius? A little over 9 miles, sir. And the control console here, it isn't from my design. If you wanted the extra power, sir, we had to modify. Staff, show the professor the layout of your top board. Sure, okay. It's easy, look. We got these codes here based on your data. You just press them in sequence, and the levers are control. I understand. Yeah. Forward, back, like that. Give us a brief demo, staff. It isn't necessary. Nah, sure, I can do that. What? You got full articulation on the claws. Like, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy. Yes, I've got the idea, staff. And your entertainments are entirely out of place. Oh, sure, right. Sorry, Professor. I hardly need instructions to operate my own devices. Yes, I see. Watch. You see, Cornelius, how the naturalistic movements imitate the human. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, and how discrete adjustments create the effect of... Weapon X. He likes the walkies. Way to go. Shut up! Blast you all! Sorry, sir. Cornelius, your staff are fools and ignoramuses. Long word, eh? Okay, boys, that's it. Take a break. Get out of here. Yes! Get out! Buffoons! I've never been so insulted. Lighten up, Professor. They did a good job. You got what you wanted. Here, have this. And what say we call it a day, huh? No. The experiment isn't over, Cornelius. I have to know if it's safe. He's safe, he's wired and shut down. Let it go, Professor. If I am safe, you fool, me. Logan tried to choke me to death, remember? Look, when the power's on, you got him by the tail. When it's off like now, he's just dead meat. You wanted that. You got that. But you have to be sure, right? So go spit in his eye, then you can be sure. I've had enough of this circus for one day, Professor. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send the Wranglers to clean up the mess. He's within 100 yards of target now, at 3 minutes. Rather impressive. Camera 5 on subject. Switch to camera 8 and bring him in close. Switching. 95 yards. 23, 27. This is the fastest yet, even with the extra weight. He's downwind. He has the scent. Claw extrusion, right hand. Some blood evident. We need some kind of terminals there. Something to keep the flesh apart. Make a note, Hines. Yes, Doctor. Less than 50 yards now. Target is coming towards Mr. Logan. Heart rate up. Adrenal rise with carpal flux. Left claw extrusion. Camera 10, please. Switching. This is it. Keep it running, Hines. We won't get a second chance. Mr. Logan, set. Experiment X, set 12. Stimulus response, Quarry 1. Duration from 0-4 minutes and 21 seconds. Oh, superb. Bravo. It's utterly impeccable killing. The time has come, Cornelius. The weapon is primed and perfect. Yeah, that was pretty hot stuff, Professor, but I don't know. The helmet, it's cumbersome, it cuts his vision, 30% both sides. And the battery packs, they're nearly 10 pounds apiece. Everything's so clunky and in the way. It's not optimum. It's not the way we planned. Shall I retract his claws, Doctor? Yeah, go ahead, Hines. But we do have the weapon in control, Doctor. That is what we planned. Yeah, I don't know. Bring Logan in, boys. I just think with a little more psychosis... No. No more psycho this and that. I want action now. Action. Chopping a grizzly into bloody pieces. That's not enough action for you? I didn't create this weapon to be some imbecilic game warden, Cornelius. Yeah? So, what are you saying here? Logan is ready, but it isn't all cut and thrust, Professor. A bit more time, you know? To eliminate some of the kinks in the system, that's all I'm asking. No. Logan is ready. For what? The great test, Doctor. What is the most dangerous game of all? Bengal tiger. With a stick up its... Man, of course. Man. Yeah, well, we don't have any stock in that right now, sir. Then we'll have to get some in, won't we? You're not serious, of course. On the contrary, I'm deadly serious. Do you know what you're saying? I always know what I'm saying, Cornelius, so I'll brook no arguments. I'll be in the control room. But...
Professor said to remove the dome, but keep them wired on the points. So should we leave the batteries on? Yeah. And set the inline alarm, right? Guess so. I don't know about this, Hines. I don't like the sound of this right now. It's like... First I'm told we're creating a kind of super soldier from Experiment X. Then it turns out he's some sort of mutant animal thing. So the adamantium bonding sends him cuckoo. But the professor takes me around, pulls me into his game. Got sucked in good there. I know it. Oh yeah. I got virtually blackmailed into this whole affair, you know. No, you don't know. But it's like, what's this thing gonna do? Is the weapon gonna protect us from the commies or something? Why don't you take your coffee break now, John? I'm on duty till 6, Beans. Like some kind of assassin. Take a break, John. Okay, jeez. I'm not too large into soul searching like that. But I got some responsibility to, you know, stuff. I ain't got murder inside me, Hines. Not like the professor. Right, that's got it. Set the alarm now. Okay. What? If you need me, Doctor, I will support you in anything you need to do. The alarm. On source, Hines. Lab 2! Mr. Logan! Oh my god, he's... Good lord! Professor! Professor!
What is it, Cornelius? You maniac! How could you?
What?
You're insane!
What? This is not my doing, Cornelius. I am not in control. Not in control!
All security at Zone 2. Weapon X has escaped.
Professor, my emergency shutdown is out. Use your monitor controls. Shut off the power.
I'm trying, Cornelius. It's not working. We got 3 men down and 2 active. Can we shoot?
Of course, man. Shoot! What happened to your failsafe, Professor?
It isn't working, I tell you.
Sir, how could this have happened? Logan was harnessed up. How could he? It's not over, sir. The tranquilizers, non-effective. This is crazy. Can't you?
Do something?
My system is down. Down! I've got no control over Logan.
Then who does?
Yes. Who does indeed?
This is an emergency. I'm losing men in Zone 2. I need an advisory on this. So advise somebody.
Professor, can you seal the corridor from your remote?
Seal?
Yes, contain Logan inside Zone 2.
Nothing is functioning here, Cornelius. Will one of you give me a directive here, sir? We got a lot of trouble.
Can you close any part of Zone 2, Professor? Sir, Mr. Logan is moving out of 2, approaching Zone 3 and D block. Security, move to D in Zone 3. Entering the service tunnels.
This is the professor speaking. How are you? I am quite fine myself, thank you.
Huh? What's he saying?
Doc, I've got 5 men down. We're gonna need more than tranquilizers to handle this situation.
Are you aware of what's happening at this time?
Doc, you copy?
Yes, security, I copy.
We can't take him out with artillery, sir. Understand?
Yes. That is correct. Experiment X is out of my control.
Running amok, you might say.
Hines, who's he talking to? Computer shows exterior unit, sir. But he's forgotten to turn off his intercom.
Precisely. Killing everyone in sight. Yes. Yes, that's just that, you see, Logan is fully harnessed, yet my control panels are inactive.
Doc, for crying out loud, you gotta okay the weaponry. I mean, I got men down there popping pea shooters.
Freeze! Then get him out of there, man, before it's too late.
Security, Zone 3. Get out of the tunnels.
And whilst it's little concern overall, we are losing our martial guard somewhat precipitately.
Professor, I need your clearance to issue men firepower.
Given this,
Do you read me, Professor? I'd like to ask. Do you have a hand in these occurrences? He ain't listening to me. I think he's off his trolley. Sir, I think I found something important. What? Mr. Logan has breached 3 zones and is now within 200 yards of the professor's laboratory at 3 and C block. Jeez. And it's not coincidence, sir. I've traced his movements from the holding bay at Lab 2. He has made a definite path to the professor's quarters.
Respond. Respond if you can.
Don't know, Hines. Don't seem right. How could Logan know where the professor is? Mr. Logan has shown uncanny tracking ability, sir. Yeah, but that was in a controlled situation, Hines. And who says this isn't one, sir? I see. As in, sort of biting the hand that feeds, Ha! A clean sweep, as it were, yes. There is just one thing, let me ask. Should I leave now, or should I refuge here? Whilst, as you put it, Weapon X clears the dead wood. Security, this is Cornelius. Break out the big stuff for your men.
Did the professor okay it, sir?
No, but he won't mind, believe me. I didn't hear you. There's a... Make that on the double. Okay, security?
Help me, help!
Move it! Red light! Zone 3 and C block, move!
Good lord, you've got to do something.
Help!
Security force is almost there, sir. They should handle it. This is it. Take both doors at once. 5 seconds. Go!
Help me!
But we've got to help him too, haven't we? Hines? Get the professor out of here! It's okay, Professor. We got you. Here we are.
He tried to kill me! My glasses! I can't see!
I've got them, sir. Here.
My hand! Kill him! Kill! Destroy Weapon X!
Did you get the professor out? Answer me, somebody! What's going...
Professor secured. He's okay. This is a massacre.
Fall back!
Targets all over the place. No clear shot. Losing men.
Get back from him!
Too late. Dozen body shots. No effect. Bloody massacre. Try to stay still, Professor. Lay down.
I'm bleeding to death.
Stretcher's coming, sir. Lay down, please.
I don't need a stretcher, you fool. It's my hand that's missing, not my leg.
What? Oh no. Oh goodness. Sir, let me.
Get your hands off me. Get off.
Professor, jeez.
Cornelius, help me. Get me out of here.
We're gonna have to stop that bleeding.
We need a tourniquet. Doctor, give me your tie.
Yeah. Hold tight, Professor. Try to keep it raised. That should hold it for a while till... We must get you to the infirmary. Can you walk?
I can run, Cornelius. Get me away from here. But not to the infirmary. We must get to the adamantium reactor hold. Yes! Sir, you must be seen to, sir.
What? Why?
It's the only safe place from the weapon.
But security took care of Logan, Professor.
Don't be stupid, Cornelius. They didn't stand a chance.
Security at Zone 3, respond.
Sir, we're all... Oh God. Heavy fire, sir. Couldn't stop him.
What's your status?
Nothing left, sir. Sir, he's coming. For me.
This is it, Cornelius. Break the seal. You will be safe here.
Yeah, if you don't count radiation burns.
Hines, get that gun. Get that gun.
Yes, sir.
Bolt the door immediately, Doctor. Not me, you idiot, Hines. What can I do with it? Sorry, give it to Cornelius.
What's going on here, Professor? Just what do you think I'm going to do with this rifle?
Fire it, Doctor. The first opportunity. You may not be able to kill Logan, but if you could shoot away the power on that harness, you should stop him.
This is ridiculous. Even if Logan is still alive, the systems are down. He can't...
The system is not down. It is in the control of another.
Yeah? Like who, for crying out loud?
It is not your place to know that, Cornelius.
You've got some gall, Professor. Look at you. You're bleeding buckets here. Jeez. I gotta bandage you up.
Dead wood, Cornelius. I am considered dead wood.
Dead meat, more like it. You're delirious, Professor. All this stuff, you're in shock.
You are ever the fool, aren't you? That door doesn't keep Logan back.
Hold still.
You will soon discover what shock is. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, you know. I think the quicker we can get you to the...
Hines! Yes, sir? Stop that infernal dickering!
I'm sorry, sir, but the computer shows Mr. Logan to be fully active.
I knew that, blast it!
He's in Tunnel 2, sir. Moving in this direction.
Get away, woman. Let me get there. Is this connected to the main computers?
It is the main computer, sir.
Yes, of course.
Pardon, sir, that's not a central code, that's Hines. Let it go. It's out of our hands. And I don't think we're part of the game anymore.
It is I, the professor. Please answer. It is the professor here. Are you surprised that Logan didn't kill me? Why? Why are you doing this to me? I am not part of the rabble. You must know that. Answer me, please. This is the professor. Please respond. God. Oh, God. I beg you, please answer. Don't let me die here.
We don't have to die, Professor. None of us. This gun, I can use it.
Please answer me.
I can shoot off the power packs, like you said.
Please answer.
I can... What's that noise? I think Mr. Logan has found us, sir. Those sounds outside. No, it's in the walls. It's coming through.
What? The power's down. Help me, please. Blast you!
I don't know who he thinks he's talking to, and I don't care. We gotta get out of this, Hines. You scared?
Yes, sir. Very. Are you?
Yeah, to death. Logan's inside now. He's gotta be. Sir, with the power off, the turbines for the adamantium reactor shut down. Geez, Hines, that's the last of our worries.
Reactor.
I mean, the turbines maintain the adamantium coolant, sir.
All dead wood.
Shut off, it will reduce to the charged compound, sir.
All burn up. Dead
We
wood.
must purge the core,
Dead
sir.
wood.
Or we could just blow up.
Blow. Die. 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 Shoot him!
My God!
Shoot!
Look, Professor. He's faltering. I don't know. I think he's had it. I mean, he's too weak to attack. He's lost a lot of blood.
That blood is what's left of our security guard, you fool! He's controlled and programmed to kill us all! Use the gun now! While we still have a chance!
But he ain't even moving, Professor.
Do as I command, Cornelius!
Oh! I hit him! I got him! Jeez.
The power, Cornelius. You have to get his power packs. Shoot away the receivers.
He's still alive. That's incredible. He's...
Shoot, you fool! You blasted idiot! Cornelius! Oh, God. Idiot! Stop, sir, stop! We must go back! Get away from me! We can't just leave him! He's dead, you stupid woman! I couldn't help him even if I wanted to! I must get to the reactor! So stop your sniveling and pull yourself together! I need your help now! Yes, I'm with you, sir. If we could purge the core, we could at least save the complex. The labs and data records. Of course, Hines. After all.
I know this man.
What could be more important
And a memory, a dream,
than the memory of Experiment X?
dream of dying.
The containment is cracking already, Professor. We must release the fission gate.
Yes, but it is a matter of getting Logan into the exhaust pit first.
Sir, there's not much time left.
I need a lure of some kind. He would be incinerated in seconds.
I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, that is all too true, Hines. But let us take a moment. Miss Hines, I know you've worked long and hard for our Experiment X.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have been a real boon to the good Dr. Cornelius, too.
Oh, poor Dr. Cornelius.
Yes, he gave his life for this project. Why, I dare say you would do the same, would you not, Miss Hines?
Sir?
Give your life?
No, sir. I wouldn't want to die.
It is required, madam.
What are you saying, Professor?
Bait.
Oh, no. Why would you want to hurt me, Professor?
Oh, no, please. Don't. Break your neck, dear lady. Because I want you to scream and yell. And draw the beast into the pit. Come on, woman. Scream, will you? Think of the horror of it all. Use your imagination. There you have it.
System control operating.
Computer, give current thermal breakdown. 230,000 at 70,000 cubic feet. Advise on those numbers. Open fission gate at once. Begin purge sequence and open manual control to me. Control open. Purge begin. Come, creature, into the pit with you. I'll crisp you like bacon, like the mutant meat you are. Mr. Logan, I don't know if you can understand me, sir. Good God, woman, don't beg. You are living the last few moments of your pointless existence. Don't waste them cowering and pleading to a mindless animal. I can't stand physical pain. Physical pain, please. I understand. I understand you. How grotesque. How undignified. Kill me quickly. Please, I beg you. You don't matter to me. I want... Oh, he did it. He's opened the fission gate. Run, Mr. Logan, run! Discharge. 240,000 megatherms at 70,000 cubic feet. Velocity, 2,000 foot-pounds. Current rate, 700 foot-pounds per second. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. This is the professor. Experiment X is destroyed. And I am his destroyer. Do you hear me? I beat you, you treacherous son of a... 600 foot-pounds per second. 580. 550. 500. I served your every demand. 400. You turned against. 300. My God! 200 thermal rate non-critical. You're controlling the fission gate, aren't you? Purge sequence canceled. Is there nothing you cannot do? Good God in heaven, you're still transmitting to him. You're controlling a corpse, a walking dead man. Ah!
Am I dead? Is that what you've done to me? Dead? Walking dead man? Am I?
You are an animal.
I am Logan! Logan! I am a man! And you are the animal.
Security! Security, help me! Security, for God's sake!
Now we both got our paddles bollocksed. Do you think that makes us even? Well, it don't.
No.
Now, we're square. Got that jump?
Mr. Logan, I don't know if you can understand me. Use your imagination. Think of the horror of it all.
Can't think.
Yes, that is all too true.
Must have been some party.
He's lost a lot.
Yeah. I'd like to see the other guy.
Damn it.
Please respond.
I can hear you.
Logan is still alive.
You bet.
The security took care of Logan, Professor. I'm bleeding to death.
This is a joke, right?
Bloody massacre.
Will be, pal.
Mr. Logan has shown uncanny abilities.
Yeah. And I'm buck naked, too. So who is this already?
Precisely. Killing everyone in sight. Running amok, I might say.
Whoa. This ain't no joke.
Are you aware of what's happening at this time?
Okay, game's over.
How are you?
Who's pulling this stunt? Answer me.
I lost a man in Zone 2!
Some kind of random playback.
This is crazy.
Nobody's controlling
I
this.
am not in control.
I'm alone here.
Can we shoot?
I gotta get out.
Weapon X has escaped. I am not in control.
Picking up smoke ozone. Hum of heavy machinery. Industrial. Maybe military. I don't like Army, and they don't like me. So I'm out of here before I get enlisted. This place is a maze. Or a tomb. And it ain't military. It's too sharp. These computers are Buck Rogers. Body. A man all smashed up. What went on in this place? He's been cut. Bad. 3 in the gut. Brutal. I know this man. In a memory. A dream. A dream of dying. This place stinks of it. Hanging in the air like heat. But who did the killing? Got blood on me. No wounds. My blood? Or did I knife this guy here? What'd he do to me? And that hand back there. Severed. Hand.
Come, creature. I don't know if you can understand me, sir. Into the pit. I can't stand pain. Physical pain. Please, I beg you. Kill me quickly. Run, Mr. Logan, run!
Am I dead? Walking dead. Am I? Walking
An
dead.
animal.
I am Logan! Logan! I am a man! Found me out. Brought me here. Cut me. Got into my body. By the animal. Tortured me. Tore up my mind. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. I'm running. I'm running in a dream. I got sticks for legs and my feet are putty. Something's behind me. It's moving with me. Like a living shadow. It's at my heels. And if I slow down, it'll get me. I'll suffocate in it. In its darkness. And I won't be able to scream, or yell, or fight it off. 'Cause it'll be inside me. Under my skin. In my guts. Inside my bones. I'm running like a truck. I'm barreling truck. And I'm uphill with a full load. And the thing's behind me and it's gaining all the time. I'm pumping and pumping, but losing ground. It's grabbing at me. Snatching at my veins like ropes and pulling me back. Tendons like wires, like a puppet. Fingers pulling through my ribs. Muscles stretching, bones bending back. I'm running. It's tearing at me, dragging me back into its darkness. Endless nightmare. Pitching waves running in the night. Liquid. Like black blood. I can't get away. It's at my shoulder and it's cutting me with spikes. It's breathing into me and I'm sucking its hot breath. Stench of death in my mouth. Lungs heaving. Fingers clawing. Legs pumping. And I can't get away. But I must. Run. Run forever. Fight forever. Never give in. The beast. Out of the pitch black, it's coming. It's free. And it wants revenge. It's gonna rip me. Turn me inside out. I'm running into unending darkness. And it's behind me. It's everywhere. Everywhere I am. Don't give up. Can't go on. Don't give up. Knees giving in. Gristle shot. Don't give up. Every thrust. Blood and fire. Bones. Heavy. Dense like lead. Shot through like steel. In the heart. Caving in. Don't give up. Wait. Under the weight. The weight of the beast.
It's extraordinary, is it not, Cornelius? A creature of such power, shaken by his own shadow, driven by fear of himself.
Yeah, but he's pulling through despite it all. Exterior camera signs.
Switching. You think so, Then we shall see what we shall see.
Yeah, I guess we will, Professor. I mean, he's still standing, isn't he? He didn't buckle. He didn't give in. He didn't even retract his claws when we gave him the power to do it, you know?
Hush, Cornelius. He has found the snow leopard. Siberian tiger, sir. Yes, thank you, madam.
We could have set this up better.
How do you mean, Doctor?
If Logan had had to seek it out, hunt the thing down just based on instinct, to kill it or confront it or whatever, instead of the tiger just being there, it'd have been more telling, I think.
Yes, I suppose you are right. But still, it is an acceptable scenario for one such as Logan's simplistic perception.
Look at that! Logan's right in there. He's just as wild as before.
He may seem so, Doctor, but in the past few days, Weapon X has been changed irrevocably. His savagery is now tempered by ego and ratiocination. Any hesitation or moment of fear, more caution, and he will be undone.
Yeah, like literally, right?
It has been necessary that Logan should not know of his indestructible skeleton.
Won't it help him if he gets disemboweled, Professor?
No, he could learn it all the hard way. It's true.
Camera 4, Hines.
Yes, Doctor, switching.
He's getting the advantage, Professor.
But not so long ago, Weapon X beheaded a grizzly bear without hesitation, without so much as a tussle. That is what I call getting the advantage.
You gotta have some faith, Professor. Look, I'll lay you 100 on Logan. What do you think of that? Give me full on 6, Hines. Come on, wake up.
Switching. This is not a game, Cornelius.
Telling me, that slash could have gutted him, and I'd be out of a C-note.
You don't see, Doctor. That was a feint. Logan is drawing in for the kill.
Wow, closer, Hines, closer.
Yes, sir. Look! A magnificent blow.
No reading, sir. Mr. Logan is offline for this. Yeah, right. Jeez, another one. Straight to the heart. Son of a gun's more brutal than ever. So, what do you say then, Professor?
Indeed, Cornelius. Remarkable. His instincts and reflexes, though perhaps more pragmatic, seem quite undiminished. And his ferocity is still unparalleled.
Pity I couldn't get you to make that bet, huh?
I would not sully the nature of scientific endeavor with wagers, Cornelius.
Yeah, well, that's just 'cause you'd have lost a bundle. You underestimated your prize, Professor. Logan was set up. We gave him a chance to escape, but he didn't run. Instead, he turned around and brutalized the lot of us. Then we jammed a psyche with his fear of mutantism. Didn't faze him. I'd say he came through A1, wouldn't you?
Yes. And yet, he failed to kill Hines. An act of mercy that leaves doubt still in my mind.
Ah, that's just because Hines was never a threat to Logan, Professor. It's just like we proved. He'll only kill if threatened with death or
Or out of hunger.
Yeah, or out of hunger. And like, who'd want to eat Hines, huh?
Yes, all right, Cornelius. I suppose we should consider the experiment a success, flawed though it may be.
If I may say so, Doctor, I think Mr. Logan only killed you because of that accidental shooting, sir. I don't think he would have attacked you otherwise. Huh? That's right. Thanks, Hines. And have the Wranglers pick up Logan, will ya?
Yes, sir.
So what have we got here, Professor? Logan thinks he's killed just about all of us getting to you, the focus of his vengeance. But now he knows he ain't a human. And with that, he knows it was you that harnessed his dark secret.
Indeed. So he had to destroy me, did he not? And in the act of killing his creator, his once inculpable savagery is transformed into the cunning of a ruthless killer. I savor these events, Cornelius.
Yes, well, you did kind of hedge your bets a little bit, you know.
What do you mean, Cornelius? Wranglers, Mr. Logan should be brought to D-Block this time.
We know, Hines.
You know, making up that stuff about how you were actually working for somebody else. Some great power or something.
Yes, quite.
Like you were just a stooge or a flunky, instead of the genius behind Experiment X.
Yes, that was, a mere psychological ruse, Cornelius.
Easy, boy. Easy.
It was good.
This'll only hurt a bit.
Setting yourself up for your own murder, but then playing at being betrayed by the real creator of Weapon X in the end.
Easy, boy.
Working for sympathy, testing Logan to see if he'd reason that you weren't the real threat. Clever. Tricky.
Indeed, Cornelius. A dramatic ploy that proved a great deal about the nature of the beast,
Yeah. Real cute. Say, where's Logan?
Off camera, sir.
I can see that, Hines. Put him back on camera, will you? Switching, sir.
Security, where's Mr. Logan?
Wranglers have got him, Hines. Wranglers, where's Mr. Logan?
Wranglers, do you copy? Oh. Security, what's wrong? What does the cyan for?
Don't know, sir. Checking.
This could be serious. Shut down Logan's transponder, Hines.
Yes, sir. Oh, dear. No response. The transponder is an override, sir. Security! From an outside source. I ask again.
Sorry, sir. Some confusion. Breach in D-block. Suggest you get out, sir. Professor, do you copy? Do you copy? Hello? Hines? You there? Cornelius? Anybody?
Doctor?
Yeah. Hines. What's up?
I was wondering, can I talk to you?
Sure.
It's just that I keep thinking about Mr. Logan
Yep. Don't we all?
and what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that, well, before I came here, was Mr. Logan here?
No. I don't know. What do you mean?
I mean, did Mr. Logan volunteer for this?
No.
Was Mr. Logan abducted then?
Yeah. I ain't too proud of this, Hines, but yeah.
We're doing something bad, aren't we, sir? Well, Mr. Logan was forced into this.
I don't know about forced, Hines. See if you'd listen to the professor. It's like, this is all kinda preordained. It's like Logan's destiny or something.
How could the professor know Mr. Logan's destiny, sir?
I don't know, to be honest.
All I see is him suffering. The professor seems to enjoy causing him pain. It's like torture, sir.
Yeah, well, some guys, they got the worst destinies, you know? Hey, don't cry, Hinesy. I'm sorry. That was a lousy thing to say. Look, this poor slob doesn't have much of a life anyway. He's a mutant. The professor says he ain't even human.
He is human, sir. You can't tell me that. You don't see it. In his eyes, you can see he's a man who's being turned into a monster.
I don't know what to tell you, Hines. I'm going on what the professor said. Maybe anything other than that is out of my league.
I think the professor is a liar, sir.
Yeah, maybe.
I wish I'd have never become involved with Experiment X, sir.
Yeah, me too, I guess. Come on, cheer up, Hinesy. It'll be over soon.